Whenever I stream Stardew on my Twitch, I always get so many questions of how do I mod my Stardew, what are my favorite mods, and if I could do a step-by-step on how to mod my game. So today I thought I would sit down and do just that. So we are here going to walk you step by step on how to mod your Stardew game. If you have any questions at any point, please comment them down below and I will try my best to help and answer and get back to you. But for now, let's just jump into the tutorial. So before I mod, I always recommend this step to everybody. I think it is just so important to know where exactly Stardew is being saved on your computer. I don't know if Stardew is on any other gaming platform. So I have mine through Steam. So this is how you're going to be able to locate your files through Steam. If you played on anything else, you'll probably just want to Google it there, but this is how you'll do it for Steam. So you'll want to click on this little gear wheel here and go to manage and browse local files, and it will open up where your Stardew is saved. And so this is where mine is saved here. And as you can see, I have Smappy and mods, so I'll get into that a little later. I always recommend as well, if you are able to pin this. For me, I would probably pin the mods folder. I don't know what it looks like when you first enter. I don't know if a mods folder is there or if Smappy brings it, but I think having this open as its own location will be really important. So for now, we'll just kind of leave it and bring it to the side for later. So the next thing that you're going to want to do is find Smappy, and Smappy is a program that actually is required for every single mod and makes the mods work for your game. So Smappy is very important. I'm sure if you type Smappy Stardew, it should be the first one that comes up, but I will tag everything down below so it'll be easy for you guys to access. So what you want to do is click on this download, and you can download it from 3 different places: Nexus, CurseForge, or GitHub. I always do Nexus because this is where I download all of my mods anyway, so I would just keep it the same. So you will need a Nexus account for it, and it is good to have one because Nexus does save the mods that you download, and I'll explain why that is a little important later on. But for now, what we're going to do is we have this Smappy open on Nexus. We're just going to go ahead and click manual here, and I don't pay for premium, so I'm going to go ahead and click slow download and just let this download and run right here. So once Smappy downloads, it is going to be a zip file, so we will need to unzip it. So for the most part, you just probably go into it and hit extract all, and just extract it for there. And this is so you can access it, and actually I'll show you what to do next with Smappy once it's done. Once Smappy is extracted, you're going to go ahead and open it up, and there's a few different types of installations you can do. So depending on what system you're playing on, Linux, Mac, or Windows, you want to click on the appropriate one. For this one, we are on a Windows, so I'm going to go ahead and click on install on Windows, and it is going to open this up. So all you're going to need to do to kind of bypass this is hit more info and run anyway. Once you bypass the Microsoft security, if that's what you're using, it will open this pop-up here. And so this pathway that we opened up on Steam earlier is where it comes really important. So let me just pop mine up. And we just want to make sure that basically this URL matches this URL here. And we see that it does. So what we're going to do is we're just going to type in 1 and enter. And for this one, it's going to be installing. So we'll hit 1 again and hit enter. And that is how you install Smappy to your computer. So like I said earlier, you will use Nexus to find most of your mods. I don't know if there's other sites out there, but for me, I just know Nexus works. And so I use Nexus to get all my mods. I did look beforehand and there were some inappropriate mods. So I've typed in Gojo because I actually do want to download a mod today. So I thought I want to download a mod, so it'll be perfect for you guys. So I want to get the Gojo NPC mod. So for this one, I just typed in Gojo, and I know that it is right here, and there's so many other Gojo ones, but I want to marry Gojo. So now that the mod we want to download is open, I just always like to do kind of a quick read to make sure I don't need any other mods, and it also tells you how to install it, but I will go through how to install the mods as well. Going through this, it will usually tell you, so requirements here. So for the Nexus requirements, so Nexus requirements is what we need in order for the game to actually run this mod. And so for this one, we do need that Smappy that we just downloaded earlier, but we also need Content Patcher, and they are usually hyperlinked as well. So you just want to open that up on a new tab and then kind of do the same thing you did with Smappy. You want to click this manual here, and it'll just make sure, do you have this other mod that you need in order for this one to work? And we do have Smappy, so we'd go ahead and click download and say that we do. we're going to click that slow download, and again, it will download that mod. I do want to go back really quick and just say it always tells you how to download mods as well, so you can read through this and see if there's any specific rules that you need to follow in order to download, but it is pretty much the same of what we were doing. We just have to do this unzip part and put it in the mods folder, so I will show you that right now. So again, we have our mod here. We just need to go ahead and extract it so that we can access the actual mod files here. So I'm going to go ahead and extract it and open it up. And I already did save my Stardew folder where we did that Steam browse location files earlier. And this is the part where I think it's really important. I personally would probably pin this to my quick access just so I have it. I usually am a Sims player, so I usually have my mods and I get confused. So that's why I haven't pinned it earlier. But for your sake, I would recommend pinning it to your folder here. And from there, we're going to go ahead and click on mods. And this is where you're going to basically drag the mods. So we have the folders here and our mods here. So what we're going to do is just we're going to click on these folders and drag them in to our mods folder, and that is literally how you will basically mod your Stardew Valley. It is so simple, so easy, but sometimes it can be a little scary. Some mods are a little trickier than others, so that's how it is for majority mods. But again, if you just read through the Nexus, it should walk you through it and kind of help you install it if there are extras requirements needed, but this is the basics for majority mods. So something else that I think is also really important is that when you open your game, it will pop up with this kind of program control thing. I forgot what they're called, but it will pop up with this here, and it actually will tell you which mods to update. So it tells me that my Suguru mod does need updating, which it actually doesn't, but it is good to have. And so that's when you know, hey, I need to replace mods, or the game won't open if Smappy needs to update. So I want to show you guys how to update your mods. There are actually two ways on how I find the locations of the mods or the URLs. One is Smappy, and you can just go ahead and copy this and put that into your browser here, and it will pop up and it's easy for you to download. The other way that I like to do this, and I always use this way when I kind of am trying to like restart a game, or I had to uninstall my mods and want to do like a new mod thing, or I'm sharing my mods with you guys, is in my Nexus. And this is why I think it's so important to have a Nexus profile, is because if you click on this here in the top right and click my mods, you can actually go to download history, and it will actually show you all the mods that you've downloaded over time. So here is all the mods that I have downloaded from Stardew and other games that I played before, so I can locate them all here as well. So for the Suguru one that I need to update according to my Smappy, I'm gonna do the same thing where I'm just gonna download a new version of it and kind of do the same steps that I showed you with the Gojo mod that we installed. So how you actually update your mods is literally so simple. You're just going to go ahead and download the mod again from that link that you were shown through Smappy or through the other way that I showed you, and basically open it up here and extract it. And then in your mods folder here, you're basically going to just want to drag it in and just replace this file here. And that is literally how you're going to update your mods. So anytime Smappy tells you to update, that's how you're going to do it. Also, if you need to update Smappy itself, you will do the same thing as installing Smappy again, where you basically will re-download Smappy and it will tell you version 4 point number. And you basically just re-download Smappy and follow that first step there. And that is basically how you mod your Stardew Valley. And yeah, I hope you found this so helpful. So many people have been asking me for a long time to showcase how to do this. So I hope this was a very thorough, easy step-by-step. But if there are any more comments that you guys have, please don't hesitate to leave them down below, and I will try my best to get back to them. Or you can visit my live and ask me there, and I'll try to answer it on stream. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you want to see a video of what my favorite mods are for Stardew. I would be so happy to share that with you guys and go through them. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will catch you guys later. Bye guys! What kind of mods are you guys gonna download now? The world is your oyster. Is that what they say? I have no idea.